Plastic surgery is cool, but don't rush the process. What's up, everyone? This is Elizabeth, the Minister of Beauty. So you know, and you've heard, and if you haven't heard, I have a link to the story in the description box. Cardi B, she had some plastic surgery. She had a baby. I don't know when she had a baby. I think she had the baby last year. But she had some plastic surgery. She had some abdominal work done, and we'll talk about that maybe in another video. And then she had some breast work done. I don't know who her doctors were. I don't know who her team of advisors are. Maybe she doesn't have any. But when you have plastic surgery, you cannot rush the process of healing. I don't know if she I think I heard that she traveled out of the country to have some work done, which is already sometimes an issue when it comes to having surgery outside of the United States. For those who are in the United States, you have to be extremely careful when it comes to having surgery in other countries. And then not only just having the surgery in other countries by, doctors that are not board certified in the United States, but with the travel that's involved as well. And then even if there is no travel, you have to be extremely careful when it comes to the process of healing. The older you are, the more you have to be extremely careful and be very, easygoing when it comes to your recovery process and going for your, recovery checkups with your doctor that did your surgery, doing the things that you need to do at home, and then being extremely careful when you're traveling, when you're driving, however it is that you're getting around. You have to be very careful with that. But sometimes when someone is younger, they feel they might be invincible. Cardi is in her early 20s, so she's still fairly young, and she probably just felt like, she felt good. Well, I can get up and go and I can do these shows. No, you can't. Your body needs to heal and it needs to go through the process. And even if you feel like you're good, you need to take that time to let your body rest and to let your body heal, because what you're going to do is you're going to cause yourself more injury, possible scar tissue that can form, and then you have to get those things taken care of, and sometimes that requires more surgery. So you have to be very careful when it comes to having plastic surgery and not rushing the process. I know with that celebrity and Hollywood lifestyle, they're, pretty much on the go, and they have to make their money when they can make it. And so she has to strike while the iron is hot with doing the stuff that she's doing to keep her name out there and to stay relevant with her music. But if she was going to choose to have plastic surgery, then maybe she should have just waited to do that later. Because if you had these shows lined up, I don't know why in the world you thought, or she thought, if she's watching this video, maybe I'm speaking to her, but I don't know why she thought that she could just jump out there and do what she normally does after having those procedures done. No, you have to really let your body rest and heal and recuperate. And even when you feel like it's all good, you have to just really still be careful and know that you can still be causing harm internally that you may not feel or experience or know about until later. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to have any type of plastic surgery procedure done, get your research going, listen to the instructions of your surgeon and of the nurses, the staff from the office that you will be getting your procedures done with, and take heed. And sometimes the older you are, you might want to take it a little bit further for your rest and recuperation than they're giving you, because a lot of times they will give you the minimum of what it takes for recovery to get you sold on getting the procedure done, so that you won't feel like, oh, well, I'll have to wait, a year before I get something like that done because I can't really afford to take that time off of work, or, different things like that. And that's just the God's honest truth, because you always have to remember that is a business. They're not doing it for free unless they volunteer to do a procedure for someone that had a botched job. And then even those times, those are usually not free either. you have to pay for reconstructive surgery. But again, I was just stating, remember, that is a business for them, and they're selling their procedures, they're selling their, services, they're selling their practice. And so sometimes they're going to be on the conservative side when it comes to telling you how much time it's going to take for you to recover, because it may take more for you than what they're actually stating. So just remember that as well. So let me know your thoughts about it in the comment section. How do you feel about Cardi B and her having the surgery issues and having to postpone and cancel concerts? Again, I don't want anything to happen to her health-wise, so I'm glad that she did that to, think about herself and her body. But again, I don't think she would have had to have done that if she thought about it before and planned and prepared for the time that she would need to recuperate, so that she wasn't rushing back out onto the stages and onto these shows and things that she was doing to make her money. And just let me know how you feel about the plastic surgery recovery process altogether. And if you have any questions or anything like that, let me know in the comments section. And again, as always, I really appreciate you liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and hitting the bell for notifications. This is Elizabeth, the Minister of Beauty, sharing the Bible, and that's business, inspiration, beauty, life, and enjoyment. So until next time, I hope you all have an amazingly blessed and beautiful day.